Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another HBO Harry Potter series update here. We have lots of great stuff to get to in this video that I think you guys will find very, very interesting. Things including a brand new look at the Weasley family, some leaked footage showing them at King's Cross Station. We have some brand new images of the Privet Drive they're going to be using for aerial shots. And we have some other good Harry Potter related content that isn't necessarily to do with the HBO series, but is still fun and I think you guys will enjoy nonetheless. So let's start off with our first post here, talking about the Harry Potter series, and let's see what kind of information we can get into here. So up first in today's video, we'll take a look at this post here. On X, it comes to us from the Wizarding World Direct, and this feeds directly into the new leaked footage in images that we have of the Weasley family at King's Cross Station. So this post here says, the Harry Potter TV series will be filmed at King's Cross Station from today until the 25th of August. So basically all across this weekend, they're going to be filming at King's Cross Station. The Weasley family's going to be there, other actors are going to be there, and they're going to be shooting the scenes and anything else they need to do. So the actors should only be present this Sunday, which is obviously today. The other days being used mainly for setup and removal. Obviously, setting up the scenes, taking props, removing props, all that kind of good stuff. So this feeds beautifully into our next post, which shows the leaked footage of the Weasley family. So moving on to this post here, this also comes to us from the Wizarding World Direct. The Weasleys are here. And then we have two little emojis with ginger hair. I kind of like that. So we have Alice the Stout playing Ron Weasley. We have Gracie Cotrain, who's obviously going to be our Ginny. Then we've got Tristan and Gabriel Harland, which are going to be the Weasley twins. And then we've got Catherine Parkinson, who is going to be Molly Weasley, the mum of the group. They have been spotted on their way to King's Cross to film the Harry Potter TV series. So we have this leaked footage here. Let's go back to the beginning and let's see what it has to show us. After we've taken a look at this leaked footage, we'll go over to the next post where we have images that have been taken from this video, which will give us a better look, kind of still images. But let's check out this footage and let's see what it has to show us here. So before we get started on this clip, I just want to let you guys know, unfortunately I had to mute the sound because there's like magical kind of themed music playing over the top and I don't want to get copyrighted. But anyway, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So, with that leaked video down, someone has taken screenshots here for us to look at. We have a bit more time to kind of look at each of the actors and actresses that are going to be playing the Weasley family in that footage that we just looked at. So, let's jump into these images. Up first, we have Gracie Cotrain here, who's going to be playing Ginny. She's got a backpack. It looks like she's got a drink in her hand. I'm assuming it's probably some sort of soft drink or beverage or something. She's got this kind of cute cardigan, these overalls, and she's got this kind of little purse here. The long kind of ginger hair. And she looks exactly what Ginny, you would expect Ginny to look like. But the thing that I'm excited for in the future, obviously it's kind of Harry Potter's love interest as we go forward into the franchise. Seeing her chemistry with Dominic McLaughlin, who's going to be playing our Harry Potter. Seeing what their chemistry is going to be like over the course of this new series is going to be, you know, one of the major points going forward. So it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic between those two actors plays out. But anyway, let's move on to our next image here. So we have a look at the Weasley twins here. Unfortunately, it's only from the back. We don't see their faces. Maybe in the coming days, we'll get some better footage from a different angle. But for now, we just have here, we have Tristan and Gabriel Harland, who is going to be playing the Weasley twins. From that image that we saw in the last video, where we had the full reveal of the family, I think they look great. They look the part. And I'm sure they're going to do, you know, they're going to do the roles justice when it comes to it. So let's move on to the next one. So we have Molly Weasley here, who's going to be played by Catherine Parkinson. They're doing that old trick in Hollywood when they're moving actors and actresses across movie sets. They have these umbrellas that the crew carry around. They open up the umbrellas and it tries to stop, you know, public photography from catching images of the actors in costumes and stuff like that. Obviously, they've sort of just about to close the umbrella as she walks into the building, but whoever's snapped this image, they've managed to get a picture of her just as they're closing the umbrella. Unfortunately, it's not very detailed, but we can still see her kind of popping out here from behind the crew member, and it's still cool to kind of get an image of her, even though it's not the best quality, unfortunately. Okay, and going on to the last one here, we have our Alistair Stout, who's playing Ron Weasley, and we see him there kind of in his checkered shirt, in his kind of suede trousers. He's got a crew member here, again with the big black umbrella that they usually use to cover up the actor. I'm not sure why they're not using it at the moment, but yeah, I mean, it's just cool to see him there. Signature ginger hair, and the kid, you know, he's pretty sweet, and I'm sure he's going to do great as Ron Weasley, one of my most favorite characters in the entire franchise. I can't wait to see how they kind of change up the character ever so slightly for this series. So there we go, guys. Images taken from that leaked footage of the Weasley family. Very charming, very cool, and it's great to see them turning up to set, starting to shoot this actual series here. So, switching gears, moving away from the Weasley family, we're going to be talking about Privet Drive. This comes to us from Harry Potter News. Filming for the new upcoming Harry Potter series on HBO Max has started on Springfield Gardens in Upminster. The street is being used as a stand-in for Privet Drive, especially for sweeping drone-style shots to capture the scenery. So, we know that these images here aren't of the actual set, where they're going to be filming, you know, with actors on set. At Warner Brothers lot here in the UK, they've already built their own Privet Drive from the ground up. They've done a lot of construction. There's been leaked images that you can see here. I'll put one up for you guys. But it looks like that this street here and these houses are just being used as drone footage to fill in the kind of the back areas kind of Privet Drive in the local area. So as the drone kind of flies over, it's going to be filling in the area with these kind of designs of these houses. But this isn't where anything is actually going to be shot at ground level, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, beautiful houses. It does look like Privet Drive. This is exactly what you would think that it would look like. These beautiful white and kind of black kind of stripy houses. And I mean, I get why they would use this as the local scenery around Privet Drive, that one that they've already built at the Warner Brothers lot. And yeah, I think it looks great. I think it looks cool, and I can't wait to see how they kind of blend in the drone shots here with what they've already built with their own Privet Drive set on the Warner Brothers lot. It's going to look very interesting. I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. They're pouring a lot of money into this series, and I think that it's going to look phenomenal once it's done. It's going to look magical, pun intended. But yeah, so there we go, guys. A bit of interesting information there about Privet Drive and kind of what they're doing when it comes to sweeping drone shots, looking at Privet Drive kind of from the air in the series. That's kind of what it's going to look like, which I thought was really, really cool. Okay, guys, so we have a few more posts left to go in this video, but we're going to be moving away from the actual HBO Harry Potter series. We're still going to be talking about Harry Potter content here, but I have a few sort of random goodies here to dive into. So, from Wizarding World Direct, first look at Hogwarts Great Hall on Apple Vision Pro. So when you start the film, the environment shifts to night mode to enable all 8 Harry Potter films at their best. So this is pretty damn cool. It's a virtual reality environment where you're in the Great Hall inside of Hogwarts. You put the headset on, but you're watching the film inside the Great Hall. So let's check out this video here. It's about a minute long. We might not play the entire thing, but let's check it out regardless. So as you can see there, you've got the VR headset on. You're inside the Great Hall, like I say, and then you're kind of looking around. And as the footage goes forward, you'll see here we have the screen that pops up where you can watch the Harry Potter films. And as you turn the films on and begin watching them, the Great Hall kind of fades to dark, and you kind of watch it in a cinematic. You watch it in a kind of a cinematic atmosphere. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool to show you guys, something a bit random there, but maybe some of you guys are interested if you have VR headsets where you can download this and watch it for yourselves, guys. But pretty cool being inside the Great Hall and kind of watching the films at the same time. And with that down, guys, that brings us to our last post of today's video. This is kind of a cheeky, cheerful, kind of funny picture here that I thought you guys may get a chuckle out of. So this comes to us from Harry Potter News. Definitely buying one, it's a deal. Then if we look at this picture here, Harry Potter invisibility cloak for £15, and we just have like an empty shelf where the invisibility cloak is supposedly supposed to be. And I just thought this was a funny picture. I'm not sure exactly who uploaded this or whatever, but invisible cloak sat on the shelf there and proved me wrong. Because I mean, you can't see it, and I just thought it was a funny little kind of charming post there just to finish on. But guys, there we go. So that brings us to the end of the video here. We had some great content there that we got into in today's video, looking at that leaked footage of the Weasley family, looking at the images as well, and also taking a look at the kind of the Privet Drive that they're going to be using for the kind of aerial shots when they make the series here, which I think is cool because these buildings and these roads, they look kind of beautiful, and to use that as kind of like the aerial scenery, I think is going to look really, really nice. So jump into the comment section here, guys. Let me know what you think about this leaked footage of the Weasleys. Do you think it looks good? Are you excited to see these actors and actresses come in and take over these roles? And, you know, just leave your comments and thoughts about anything else that stands out to you in today's video, or anything in the wider Harry Potter franchise as well. Whatever you want to talk about, just jump down below and leave your comments there, like I say. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this content. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber to help support the content. And also hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with more Harry Potter content that we have going on the channel and into the near future. And as always, with that down, I will see you guys in the next video.